Welcome to the show. My name is Larry Belfield. I'm a realtor in your area, and this is the beginning of real estate. Now, I'd like to thank you for joining me today on my show. We are here. Okay, so all of this has been basically it's been a good start. That's what it's been. Up until now, what I've been doing is basically stalling. Yeah, I've been stalling. I have no other way to explain this. What happens is I'm looking for the beginning of real estate, and I end up, going back to the 17th century Louisiana Purchase, and then we're going back to Kings, and now we're here fighting amongst ourselves. We're at the greatest war that has ever been recorded in recorded history. So I began to feel the doubt and to feel the weariness of my travels. I began to get slow, and I began to slow down, and I can't really go any further. It's been months. It's been years. To tell you the truth, it's been a long time. Okay, I'm a realtor for a long time. Haven't been making any money. I've been trying to start a channel, and then these simple topics are giving me so much, so many hurdles, so many burdens, so much in the way. I'm not getting anywhere. It's like I'm walking in the mud and I'm going backward. And so I come across this crusade. We've hit Muhammad, we've hit Alexander the Great, Xerxes, Byzantine empires, Islamic empires, and there's so much blood, there's so much murder, and there's so much everything that's deceitful, everything that's evil about man that's coming up. And I didn't really want to talk about it. I didn't really want to face it, and so I ended up, getting on the old Google there, the YouTube Google, and just getting trapped. Looking at the Crusades, looking at the Islamic warfare, looking at the warfare of Alexander the Great, and how that we're just one big war. It's one big solid war. People fighting and people hurting each other, and I didn't know how to get out. I didn't know how to escape. I didn't have anywhere to go. I'm sitting here stuck in a situation where I can't go forward, and I really can't go back because I've been spending so much time trying to get this organized and trying to get this ready to what I have so much material and so much stuff to go, but I'm just stuck. We're stuck at the greatest war there's ever been. So I had to actually make a choice here. I had to either keep going in this or totally scrap it. And I came along the Crusades, and this is where this investigation took a turning point, because I didn't want to stop learning what I knew. But I know keep going, this is going to be fruitless. I'm not going to ever get to the real start of real estate. I'm not really ever going to get to any credible answers. I'm going to learn all this neat stuff, but I'm not really going to find anything useful that's going to help me. So I actually quit pretty much right here. I cut off everything. I stopped doing everything. I stopped doing all of my investigation, and I started doing something else. Door to door. I started door knocking. I started looking up alternative ways to sell real estate, and I'm basically in the throes of several different types of ways of selling real estate right now. So I got my real estate grind on, and then I got my broker classes, which were kind of deceptive in their sales point. So I actually bought the wrong courses for my broker courses, and ended up taking 2 months doing that, and realizing that I'm not going to be a broker. I had to start over from scratch. I had to take the wrong courses. So now this is already in the works. This was already planned and set to go, but I planned to be a broker as I was doing it. So I'm in the classes now, becoming a broker. I'm late. I'm like months late. Things are being drawn back and pushed back all the time in this industry, and with this presentation I'm doing. So really, this is the beginning of the presentation. I really stopped for months, actually, and started doing other things. But what I did keep doing was studying. The information I found was too interesting. The topics I were going through were so enthralling. The people I was learning about, it was so great that I could not stop actually learning. I just wanted to keep learning, get more and more information. I wanted to know all about everything. And what really set this off was this story right here, is the Crusades. We're smack dab in the middle of a giant war. And what's happening is basically the entire world has come trying to get to Jerusalem. The true reasons for the crusade are unknown. We really don't know why. Why did all these people just go to Jerusalem? Well, I've actually got a lot of information that pertains to it. Like the people of the day, the leaders, the real people of the day know about what was going on. And they knew the reasons for why we're going there. And they were convicted to their heart to do these things. It wasn't just we got up on a whim to just go there. But really, kind of, they did get up on a whim to go there. But what happened was my investigation changed, and I had to get thorough, more deeper involved. I wasn't just trying to find the quick beginnings of real estate. I'm trying to find the actual beginnings and the origins of actual everything that I'm talking to you about. Muhammad, Alexander the Great, Xerxes, the 300, okay? There's lots of more things to add to that. But what's going on now is that I had to stop and re-look at my entire life in the middle of this presentation. So right now, this is actually the beginning. We're starting over in our investigation, and we're doing a more thorough check and a more thorough understanding of the events that I'm actually naming and talking about. I'm not just saying the Crusades, the Caliphate, Alexander the Great, and then Xerxes, and then, all the Bibles written and all that. I'm not trying to just snap my fingers and say that. But by the end of this, you will be able to go just like that and then just name off all the places in history. You'll be able to go from year 5000 BC all the way up to 2000 AD and be able to just name off characters and be able to just name off points of history just like that after this presentation, not before. So right now I'm telling you, thank you for joining in. Thank you for being here so long. But right now it's taking a turn for the worst, and we're going to get a much deeper and thorough understanding of how these events started. Thank you so much for joining me on my show. And welcome to the Belfield Show.